Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Rob, and I'm the owner of Feedbackwrench. Now, we help small businesses, but in particular, we help accountants, bookkeepers, tax professionals, CPA firms. And the reason why we help them with their websites, their ads, and generating sales is because before I had Feedbackwrench, I had Nuance Financial Tax and Accounting out of Lakeville, Minnesota here. I went from 0 to 150 small businesses, and I didn't do it off of any guru's advice. I came out of the 1 year as a financial planner, and I saw all this opportunity to add a ton of value to small businesses, and I went out and I went from 0 to 150 small businesses with my CPA partner, Nick. And long story short, that went well until my partners pulled some shenanigans. And instead of getting bent out of shape, I launched Feedbackwrench. So we had a unique value proposition. And I'll tell you what, I understand what business owners want. I understand how to set up a digital marketing system that absolutely works. And I want to walk you through that a little bit. If you're an accountant, a bookkeeper, whether you're just getting started or you're a pretty serious firm and you're ready to actually generate good leads and you want to get monthly retainer business, if you want people that look to you as their outsourced accountant or maybe this outsourced CFO model, you don't need to go pay $4,000 to a guru to tell you what you should go do for a script and then a video landing thing. No, we will handle everything for you. Usually between $1,500 and $7,500, somewhere in there, we're going to take and develop a website. We're going to set you up properly. And what we're going to do is we're going to handle all the writing, and I'm going to show you how to earn trust and how to close more business and how to use Facebook ads, paid search ads, how to rank in SEO, how to win the local game, all in an effort to close more monthly retainer business. Because I tell you what, let me just hit on this real quick. When you're engaging with somebody and you're trying to get them into this monthly retainer situation, it's because it's more valuable. You know, most of the business that we did, they paid between $500 and $1,500 a month. I think our average was somewhere like $900 a month. And what we would do is we would serve as their outsourced accountant. So we'd handle all their tax returns. We'd do their bookkeeping for them and keep everything up to date every month. We would go in and make sure that they have a tax plan that helps them reduce their taxes as aggressive as possible, usually utilizing the S Corp. And along with that tax plan was a tax payment plan and situation with their payroll to pay in their taxes appropriately throughout the year so they'd end the year without owing a ton of money or getting a big tax return. Don't give Uncle Sam any free money and don't have a big old surprise where you're not liking it. Besides that, we would make sure that their books and financials were done every month so they had the reports that they need. Alongside of that, we decided to deliver the type of value that financial planners and financial representatives were trying to. Basically, what we did is we helped them eliminate debt, show them how to use, index funds. We never gave financial advice in terms of which investments to get into, but we would show them, get involved with compounding interest. If you're an S Corp, you're lowering your Social Security payment, you better be investing, right? But what we would do is people would come to us and I'd find people that were small business owners and they would say, hey, I need my taxes done. We'd always start with this very basic need that they had. They didn't necessarily want this all-you-can-eat or this amazing service that we had. They all came in because their books were a wreck, their taxes stunk, or you know what? I'm just really not sure my guy's doing a very good job. And that's perfect. That's like fishing and you get a nibble. And what you're trying to do is you want to reel them in to show them how you can make a preferred future for them. And that's probably the biggest thing that I want to encourage you is that I did learn some really practical stuff. If you go to my website here, I do have an accountant course. It's $500 and it shows you, it's right here, this online course for accountants. And I tell you, this $500 will show you exactly how to sell value. How do you actually show what's valuable to a small business? And I'm telling you folks, I cracked the code. I know part of it's because I'm your perfect client. Like I want to focus on my business. I want to make sales. I want to communicate. I want to close deals. I want to write for my customers. I don't want to sit down and reconcile books. And I'm always nervous that I'm paying too much. I always feel like my CPAs are too lazy for me. They're not doing, I have a great one that helps me now, but essentially what we found out is that there's a way to be really valuable to these guys. And if you cast vision for a future for them, and you get some of these practical tips, which we share with you. If you become a client, we enter you into our free curriculum. You get it for free. Otherwise, it's $500. But the idea is we know that if you connect with people and you just find a way to have a connect meeting, and in that, what you're doing is you're proposing the idea that you would do an in-depth analysis on their tax return. get your paws on the tax return. Once you get the tax return and peek into their books, you can come back with a proposal. So that's the most simple thing, is you can do a connect meeting where you get to know them. You want to pique their curiosity about how you make their life better. And then what you want to do is you want to drive towards that. Hey, let me just take a look at your tax return. If I can look at that, we can find out if there's any low-hanging fruit for tax savings, see if your guy's been doing a good job. And then, we'd love your business. You can take a look at your books too and see if things look right. And then what you do is you do the analysis and actually do good analysis and come back with some amazing ideas, and then try and get them on your retainer plan where you'll serve as their outsourced accountant. And the reason why is if you're doing their books throughout the year, their tax returns a shoo-in. It's so much easier if you've been paying in taxes for them through the whole year. They don't have any surprises. They're doing the right things. You can actually do proactive tax planning instead of this historical, well, maybe you can do an IRA when you're done, right? We know that kind of tax planning doesn't do much. It's the S Corps. It's the getting into real estate. It's using retirement plans. We know the major levers that you can hit. And not only that, you could just do fundamental behavioral financial coaching, right? Help them pay off debt. Be the Dave Ramsey in their life that just says, hey, let me help you start saving. Let's start pecking away at this. Or you get into the more sophisticated accounting clients that actually need projections, kind of CFO level guidance. They need somebody to help them with cash flow or whatever that is. A whole handful you're good at that. And the reason why I'm bringing this up, folks, is because when I say that we do websites for accountants, it's not that I have the biggest, CPA website solution. I know you're out there. There's this whole other group that does giant templates. There's websites for accountants. And basically what they're technology companies that have made giant templates that have bloggers that write articles that go across the whole thing. That's not what we do here. What we do is we make boutique, amazing websites built on a system called FlowMap or Webflow. And not only do we build amazing websites, but we're going to help you in some really significant ways. So the first way that we help your accounting firm, and this is whether you're big or small, is we handle all the writing and the messaging. We're going to make sure that you have clear messaging. We understand how to do a hero so that, here, this is a very, very clear. We do websites and ads for accountants. We'll actually generate sales for your accounting firm, because we know the big difference is you can have a giant website that does nothing for you. It looks really pretty and produces no sales. We will get sales for you. So we know even there you can see how we work. We know we want you to book a consultation. Yours will be similar. The secondary call to action is that we want you to see our work. We'll have buttons that allow people to call you and schedule. They'll be able to use your Calendly. We will set up a system that's faster. It has better SEO. It's built to convert, and it'll actually get things done. But we start with amazing messaging. I'm going to help write for you. I do amazing writing for accountants. You know why? Because I ran like 500 to 600 meetings over a 2-year span, and I do B2B, and this is what we do. We're going to help envelop who you are into great messaging. The second thing that we're going to do is we're going to build a custom website for you. You're not going to get some template, and we're not building it in some cockamamie, hand-coded system. It's built on Webflow, which is a CMS that's really easy to use. Our websites are faster. They rank better in SEO. If you can dream it, we can build it. That's the other thing. We want to put buttons in certain areas or have pop-ups or whatever it is. We don't need to go get some plugin. There's no plugins. Our whole websites are clean. They're secure. We have SSLs built in. They're on Amazon hosting. They're the fastest, best websites that you're going to see out there. Go read up on Webflow. We build on Webflow. And when we design it, I have a full-time designer. And my designer is fantastic. His name is Daniel. And in fact, I'll show you our team here just so that you can see what Daniel looks like. Oh, maybe I don't have it. Yeah, here it is. So Daniel is absolutely a gem, and he's our lead web developer. Daniel knows his stuff better than just about anybody else. This is Byron. So we've got Daniel, Byron, Heather, and myself are our main officers. We've got a couple other people that work with us. Oh, I suppose I should show this to you. So what you'll see over here, this is myself, my wife, Heather, but this is Daniel, and this is Byron. And essentially what you'll get out of us is you're going to get great service. You're going to get unique designs. You're going to get set up in a way that everybody else wishes they were. And it's not like you're stuck with us. It's on a system that you can take if you want, but it's also in a cool system where there's a designer and an editor. You're going to be able to make changes and not blow your site up, which is a huge deal when it comes to websites. So real quick here, let me kind of hit on what we're doing here. So we will do the custom design. We will make the site look the way you want it to. You look at our designs, go look at our work. If you go to our work up here, you're going to see that our sites are fantastic. Our sites look really good. Now, there's a lot of similarities, and that's because we know what actually creates. In fact, you'll see scale, tax, and accounting, quadrant. We got a couple new ones coming up here that we're showcasing as kind of our pride and joy. So we'll do all that. The third thing that we do is we do lead generation ads. And this is search ads and lead generation ads. I can dive into that just a little bit. Check out some of the other videos that are probably on this page or that you'll find online. Essentially what we're going to do is we're going to tap into the best of search. We're going to make sure that when people search, they're showing intent, they want a solution. We do the best search ads out there. Besides that, we do a thing called remarketing. So first we run an excellent search ad, accountants near me, or CPA near me, or a CPA or accountant for construction companies or something like that. They hit your landing page, and then we make an audience out of them, and we use very small amounts of marketing to get back in front of that group with retargeting. So anybody that's been on your website, will keep your messaging in front of them for very little money in a super sophisticated way. So we will help you tap into that, and we'll help you generate leads just simply by using Facebook. We know how to do lead magnets with a sales page and a giveaway in a way that's really powerful for your accounting firm. And I'm telling you, it really works. It produces results. The last thing we'll do is we're going to provide search engine optimization. Now, not all of our clients do this with us. All of our sites are more SEO optimized than what any of these silly templates are ever going to provide. All your meta titles are going to be perfect. We're going to make sure that this thing is, in fact, we know how to layer in messaging so that you're really going to have the questions that people ask, right? People are trying to ask how to set up an LLC in Maryland, right? Or they're trying to figure out how to start a business. They're trying to do LLC versus S Corp. I know this SEO game better than anybody else, probably. I mean, is that a humble brag? That sounded like an arrogant brag. I digress. We understand this, and we want to bring the best practices to you. Now, I'll just give this away. The first thing you should do, no matter what, is you need to go in and open your Google My Business. And you need to open your Google My Business and work at getting reviews. Whether you worked with us or not, that's a free thing that I want to show you. I keep coming back to this exact same search here. This is my local. I just searched accountants. Oh, let's just search accountants near me. These poor guys are just getting hit after hit. So accountants near me, ironically, these guys were top. Now they've moved down because I continue to not click on them. But this search is anytime you have near me, this is a search, and these are search ads, okay? But anytime you search and this pops up your Google My Business, you want to make sure that you have, and this is my old firm, 10 miles down the road, you want to make sure that you have as many reviews as you possibly can. So we specialize in writing ads that will rank right here and work really well. We'll make sure that we have these site link extensions. We're gonna dominate the search engines, and we can do it with very little spend. I'll show you exactly what you have to spend. Sometimes you got to spend $500 to $2,500 in that first couple months per month to generate tens of thousands of dollars a month in recurring revenue, and we know how to do that. But the free advice is that if you open your Google My Business, so it's google.com/business, and start generating reviews and get your reviews from anybody that trusts you, anybody that's done work with you. Get that going, because those reviews help you close more deals. You'll just show up when people search you. In fact, let me show you something real quick. So when it comes to search engines, what you got to look at is how many searches a month in the US are occurring for keywords that matter to you. Okay. Now this is across the US, and you could apply this pro rata according to your region, right? So if you're in Minneapolis, it's probably, it's just pro rata across the United States. But the term accounting services, as of right now, has about 12,100 searches a month. Accountants, we have 91,000 almost. Accountants near me, 41,000 a month. Bookkeepers, 60,000. Bookkeepers near me, 6,600. Bookkeeping services, 8,100 a month. CPA near me, 61,000 searches a month. Tax preparation, 40,000 a month. Payroll companies near me, 8,100 a month. and here's the screenshot that I took it from Google Ads, and this is in the United States per month. Here's what I'm trying to show you, folks. A great marketing system is going to envelop 2 core strategies. You're going to work to be in front of them for search, and you're going to also run lead magnet ads. You're going to use social media to generate leads by giving away some sort of lead magnet, right? It might be it's a lead generating PDF. It might be a webinar. It could be all sorts of different things. In fact, I can show you what ours looks like. So we do this. This is probably how you saw it, right? So here's my lead generation. I have a little, and we'll build you something just like this, okay? But better and made just for you. I just have client confidentiality. I can't show you all my clients. So there's a little video. So this is a pop-up video if you want to. We could put the video right there, but we're trying to help all of you accountants come to see this one landing page. And essentially what happens is our Facebook ad, which let me show you the Facebook ad. The Facebook ad will pop up. And so here's the Facebook ad, right? And as you click that, you're going to land on this. And as you fill this out, fill out the form and we'll make your own. You're going to land on this page. So this page has the video master course. So this is my most successful video that I have about starting an accounting and tax firm. I think you should watch it. Down here we have good accountants versus entrepreneurs. And then we have as much sales copy as you want. This is actually a copy of my accountant's website. And what we do here is we just talk about everything that we're going to get into. So long story short, folks, if you have an accounting firm and you're looking to get set up, go to feedbackwrench.com, just book a call with me. And again, our setups for small guys are usually, $1,000 to $2,500. But what you're getting in that is we're going to help you with branding and strategy. We're going to help you understand that. We're going to do the writing for you. We're going to do true search engine optimization. We're going to help you with paid search ads. We're going to get a true custom website that's beautiful and affordable. We're going to just deliver high levels of execution. And our values are to be trustworthy, competent, enjoyable, and rigorous. We don't take ourselves too serious, but we take our clients very serious. We're a small local family shop here. I got 4 little kids. We work really hard for our customers. We will get you set up and help you generate business so that you can have, whether it's $1 million firm or if you're just trying to get to 20 to 30 clients, no matter what, we're here to help. And I'd love to connect with you no matter what. We've got all sorts of cool things too. So check us out on YouTube. Stay connected here. Good luck. God bless. I'm telling you, take a step with us. You won't regret it.